Squatting still seems to be a thorn in the side for the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission, and the man at the helm of that commission, Trevor Benn, is reporting that there have been an upsurge in reports since the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission announced a series of protocols to mitigate the spread of the coronavirus, which include the suspension of field inspections until further notice.
We have had to take steps in order to reduce the risk associated with COVID-19 to our staff, and so we reduced to the bare minimum and people going out in the field unless in emergency cases. And I suspect because of this, we've been getting a number of reports about people squatting in areas along the Sioux Cycling Highway, on the west coast of Demerara, in Linden, on the east bank of Demerara, and so on. On the east coast of Demerara, we've received a number of complaints in the period, and I suspect, like I said, because people realize that we are not in the field as normal, they are taking advantage of this opportunity.
Back in 2018, Cabinet had mandated the Central Housing and Planning Authority to conduct a study on squatting in Guyana. The study had been done in collaboration with the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission and other agencies. Figures show that there could be well over 1,500 persons squatting, and that figure does not account for those persons who continue to rebuild on areas previously cleared.
But what we have found is that a number of people are squatting on reserve areas especially. These are areas set aside over the years, either for playfield, for drainage, for expansion of the road network, etc., etc. And in many cases, that's where some of the people go to squat, but also they squat on undeveloped and undivided lands across the country. In every region, that's a problem.
The Commission plans to tackle the issue of squatting head-on once its officers can safely go back into the fields.
But you probably recall that some of this started just before the election. And there was a news article about one gentleman who said, who had been allocating land to people and saying that when his party wins, the people are going to be regularized. So this is a continuous issue for us. And whenever we get information about it, we try as much as possible to involve the police so that they can assist us in taking action.
And the Commission's message to squatters?
So squatting is illegal, and there is no guarantee that because you squat that you will be regularized. In fact, if the area, unless there are applications, unless there is information in the system about your request, we cannot assist you. So we are requesting people to desist from squatting. We're encouraging them. At all of our offices, we have set up mailboxes. So if we're not in the office because of COVID-19, there is an opportunity for them to write to us, leave a note, leave a message. Every week we have staff coming into each of the offices to review those messages, and we are taking action. Once they leave proper contact information with the messages, they are being contacted and action is being taken.
Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.